I'm going to talk about upcoming pattern, which is from December 14th to December 17th. So there's some bars in the PNA. Let's go to 7 p.m. Actually, this is the actual hours. So there's some bars at the PNA. Take a minute to adjust everything. So let's go to the next 24 hours after that, but it's tomorrow. There's some bars at the PNA, but it's gonna turn negative. So let's go to 7 p.m. There's some bars at the PNA, but it's gonna turn negative PNA. So there's some negative PNA after that. So let's go to 7 p.m. It is final day. There's some bars at the PNA. Actually, neutral PNA. There's gonna be negative. So like, so if you see like daily, like monthly, like above average temperature, that's like it happens like if you see like multiple years for warmer than normal winter, that's not average temperature changing. It is average temperature. It stays the same for 10 years actually. So lines head, Bay, White Town, Owen Sound, Collingwood, Bomb, Port Elgin, Hanover, Bomb Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Orla, Stoffel, Market, the Oshawa, those they just right, just yeah. So those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters profile. So it's gonna take a minute to adjust mic. So let's go to next hour, like 7 a.m. actually. Sunrise time. That's average sunrise for Toronto. So Whiteton when sunlight set Bay, Bombay, Sun, the beach, Bay, Midland, Orella, Berry, Georgia, Port Elgin, Hanover, Niagara on the lake. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour, the 1 p.m. So you want to say for Scarborough, the coldest like daytime temperature you could get is -2 degrees. That's in January, and lowest for Scarborough. So actually, it's going to be gonna say it again, but different temperatures. So for Scarborough, the average temperature for January, the highest temperature is going to be -3, and the lowest temperature in January it's going to be -10 degrees. So let's continue with the upcoming patterns. So Lions Head or Bay, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Owen Sound, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls, City Pacific. So those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Then we look at next hour. So Collingwood is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to 7 a.m. So, Lincero, Bay, Whiteton, Owenson, Collingwood, Bombay, Sunny Beach, Solway, Midland, Orla, Berry, Georgia, Babler, Isolsport, Elgin, Hanover. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 1 p.m. actually. So, most of the city is 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Like Lions Head, Bay, Whiteton, Owenson, Collingwood, Bombay, Sunny Beach, Solway, Midland, Orla, Berry, Georgia, Babler, Isolsport, Elgin, Hanover, London, Langton, Long Point, Niagara, and Lake Niagara Falls, 480, Hamilton, Burlington, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Newmarket, Richard Hill, Downtown Toronto, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobourg, Peterborough, Belleville. So that's why those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, including berries. Let's go to 7 p.m. So London, Whitehaven, and Owen Sound Line said, or Bay, Boyers in Hanover. Scarborough, downtown Toronto, Niagara, and Lake parts of Niagara Falls City, Queens Bay, Oshawa, Uxbridge. So those cities are gonna get some 0.25. Oh, Solid Bay, Thunder Beach. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. But let's go to next hour, 7 a.m. So Palm Beach, Solid Bay, it's gonna be 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So 1 p.m. So so meteorological winters. It's gonna be average. Like when it hits December 1st, average temperature on Google will drop. So, so 1 p.m. there's nothing else. 10 p.m. there's nothing else, so 7 a.m. So Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville, London. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 1 p.m. actually. So Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Midland, Orlando, Brighton, Linehead, Bayport, Elgin, Hanover. Those barely, those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So 7 p.m. there's nothing else. Let's go to the 7 a.m. It goes over the limit doesn't count. Let's look at total precipitation once every 12 hours. I think we use then 3 km by the model actually. So London is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall or precipitation. I'm going to say precipitation because this is total precipitation in millimeters per 12 hours. So Newmarket, Stoffel, Lawrenceville is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Oshawa is going to get some 0.2, Uxbridge 0.2, Coburg 0.2, no 2, Belleville 2, Port Elgin is going to be 1.5, actually 1.2 actually, not 1.5. So Hanover is going to be 1.2, Collingwood is 0.7, Barton 1, Owen Sun is going to be 1 millimeters. Lion's Head, no, Hope's Way is actually 2.5, Lion's Head is actually less than that, so it's going to be 1.7 millimeters of rainfall. 1.7 is an Orella. To skip, so Collingwood is actually 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Palm Beach is actually 1.7 millimeters of rainfall. Thunder Beach is actually 4 millimeters. Solid Bay is actually 4 millimeters. So Peterborough is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. 0.7 Niagara Falls City. For Erie is going to be For air, it has going to be heaviest is actually 1.7 millimeters of rainfall, but lightest is the same things. The Langton is going to be 0.2 millimeters of rain. Actually, 0.6 part. It could be 0.6 millimeters of rain. Langton. Long Point is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. So Port Elgin is actually wrong precipitation amount. So it's actually going to be 1.76 millimeters of rainfall, 1.6 most of the time. So let's go to next hour. So Niagara on the Lake doesn't count actually. So let's go to 8 p.m. by tomorrow evening. Total precipitation. So Collingwood is 2 millimeters. Whiten. Owen Sound is going to get some 0.6 millimeters. Port Elgin is going to get some 0.7. Onwards, is going to be 0.6, actually 0.7 millimeters rainfall. So Hope Bay Lion's Head is actually the same visibility. Hope's Lion's Head is different. So Lion's Head is 0.3, Hope's Bay is 0.7, Niagara on the Lake 0.7, Niagara Falls City is 0.2, with some 0.7 the heaviest. Like this is 0.2 in Niagara Falls City. So London sees nothing. Rest of Southern Ontario sees nothing. Stays dry. Not dry, but this could be snowfall. So Whiteham is 3 millimeters, Owen Sun's 3 millimeters, Hope's Bay is going to be 3 millimeters, Port Elgin is going to be 1.7 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Actually, it's going to be 2.6 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, 2.7 millimeters of rainfall is possible. So, but it's going to be mean average is 2.5 millimeters. So, 2 millimeters on London. Downtown Toronto is 1. Scarborough, no, Stoffel is 1 millimeters, Scarborough is 1 millimeters, Uxbridge, Oshawa is 1 millimeters, Mississauga, Brampton is 0.7, Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville 0.7, Niagara on the Lake 1 millimeters, Niagara Falls City is 2 millimeters, Coburg, Peterborough is going to be 0.7 millimeters, Belleville is going to be 0.2 because middle. So Newmarket, Orangeville, Stoffel is going to be, ignore Stoffel, it's going to be 0.7 millimeters. Barry is going actually is going to be 0.2 millimeters. Georginia is going to be 0.7. Bavaria is 0.7. Orilla is going to be 1.2 millimeters. So Lion's Head is going to be 3 millimeters. Hope's Bay is actually going to be 3 millimeters. So Bomb Beach is actually 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Thunder Beach is actually 1.7. Salt Lake Bay is 2.5. Midland is going to be 1 point something. So it's actually 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So let's do Fort Erie. So Fort Erie, 6 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to 8 p.m. There should be at least nothing almost. So ignore Lion Settle Bay. So the closest cities, actually closest rainfall. Just ignore it. So let's do 7 p.m. It could be something and hope it actually doesn't count. So let's go back to 8 p.m. again. So we did this. So December 16th, let's go ahead and do it again. Let's go. Wait, is it too far? Let's go to 7 p.m. It could be 8 p.m. also. So final hour. The Y turn 0.7, O and sound is 0 point something. So it's actually going to go from west to east. So Zax is going to stay at 0.2 millimeters. Bomb Beach is going to get at 0.7. Solid Bay is going to be 0.7. Thunder Beach's Zax is going to get some 0.6. Orilla 0.7 because west to east weather all is smooth. So Berry is going to get some 0.2 millimeters. Jordania sees nothing. So let's do Port Elgin again. So actually line said OB is going to be. So Hope's base actually is going to be 0.6. Line said is at stays at 0.2. Port Elgin is going to be 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover is going to be 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at air temperature, actually snowfall first, then we do first the air temperatures. So let's go to 7 p.m. So London 0.3 centimeters, Whitehand 1.2, Collingwood 0.4, Stouffville 0.4, Newmarket 0.7, Orangewood could be 0.6, Uxbridge 0.3, sorry 0.6, Peterborough, Coburg 2.8, but Peterborough 0.8, Belleville 2.9, Niagara on the Lake 0.4, Niagara Falls City 1.6, Hamilton 0.2, Oakville 0.2 also, Downtown Toronto 0.1, 0.25 is Scarborough. So Port Elgin is should be 1.3 centimeters, but it's actually 1.4. Actually 1.3 is possible. So Hanover is going to be borderline everything, so it's going to be 1.3 centimeters. Bomb Beach is actually going to be Bomb Beach is actually going to be 1.4 centimeters. Thunder Beach is actually going to be 1. No, it's going to be 4 centimeters. Salt Lake Bay is going to be 3 centimeters, actually 4 centimeters. Could be 3 actually. So Arilla is going to be 1.4 centimeters. No, 1.3. So could be 1.4 also in like Arilla. So Barry sees nothing. Jordania, Beverly Isis sees nothing. It could be 0.1. No, it doesn't count. Actually 0.1 is possible. Actually it doesn't count. So Owen Sound is going to be you already did. So Line said is going to be west to east, so it's actually going to be 1.3 centimeters. Hope's Bay is actually 1. No, it's going to be close to 2.5, so it's 2.4 centimeters. So let's go to 7 p.m. So Y times 0.2, Collingwood 1.9, Port Elgin is going to be 0.2 centimeters. Same thing in Hanover. So now everywhere in Niagara Falls, including by these accounts, going to be half a centimeters of snowfall. Let's do Port Elgin again. So 1 centimeters is in Port Elgin. Hano is going to get some 0.2 centimeters. Collingwood is done. So Owen Sound is actually 0.2 centimeters, actually 0.4. Actually, let's do Port Elgin. So Port Elgin is already done, so it should be 1 centimeter off. So it's going to be actually 0.1. It's actually going to get 0.3 centimeters. Line side OB is going to be, actually line side is 0.2, 0.3. Actually, let's do it again. So 0.2 is in lines. Head whole base is going to be 0.2 also. Doesn't mean average whole. So Owen sound is actually going to be Owen sound is actually going to be 0.2 centimeter. Actually, is going to be 0.3 centimeters. Hope's Bay is actually 0.4 centimeters. 4 centimeters. Line said is actually is going to be 0.3 centimeters. So 0.4 is in Hope's Bay. So let's look at next hour actually. So London is 2.3, Brampton. So mean average of Toronto. Let's do it. So mean average of Toronto is going to be between. It's going to be 1 centimeters. If we say mean average of Toronto, it's going to be Brampton, Mississauga, Richmond Hill, down to Toronto, between Hill, Mississauga, Brampton, Scarborough, Markham also. So that's the mean average snowfall over Toronto. So Brampton 0.8 centimeters, down to Toronto. So the mean average of Toronto is 1 centimeters. So Newmarket is 0.7, Uxbridge is 1.1, Oshawa 1.1, Cobourg 0.9, 0.9, Peterborough 0.4, Belvoir 0.9 is Hamilton, Burlington, Niagara on the Lake 1.2, Niagara Falls City is 2.5, 3.0 is White, and 0.5 Collingwood. Hope's Bay is actually going to be 1.4 centimeters. Line said is going to be 1.2 centimeters. So let's do Thunder Beach is actually going to be close to 1.7. So it's actually going to be 1.6 centimeters, 1.6 in solid weight, 1.7. So Bomb Beach is actually going to be 1.1 centimeters. So Barrie is actually going to be 0.4 centimeters. Georginia is going to be 0.5 centimeters. Actually, 0.3 is possible. Georginia, so no, Jordan. So Orlilla is going no Beverly Isles is actually going to be 0.3 and 0.4 is actually Georginia Berry is 0.4 also. So Orlilla is going to be 1.3 centimeters. So Port Elgin is going to be 2.5. Hanover is going to be 1.3 centimeters, actually 1.5. So Owen Sound is going to be 1.3. Actually, let's do it again for Port Elgin. Actually, Hanover, let's do it again. So Hanover is actually is going to be So Hanway's is actually is going to be 3 centimeters. So, but it's going to be 2.7 centimeters. This is an orange sound. So 2.6 actually. So 2.7 is possible. Let's go to next hour. Unless we skipped orange roll. So orange roll is actually going to be. Need to fix this. Orange roll is actually 0.6 centimeters. So let's go to 7 p.m. It could be 1 hour off sometimes. So there's nothing on like Georgie and B actually. So Cobourg, Bell is gonna be 0.2, Belleville 0.1. Nothing rest of Southern Ontario, including Port LJ doesn't count. So let's go to 7 p.m. So this should be at least nothing, including Solid Bay, even though it shows snowfall. But so let's look at the air temperature patterns. So if you see the mouse disappear, it's gonna be edit the video. So temperature pattern, air temperature, not feels like temperature. Didn't talk about the pressure pattern. So we're gonna do pressure pattern at the end. So London's -7, Whitehall -7, Collingwood -7, Newmarket, Orange is going Newmarket, Brampton, Stouffville is going to be -6, Orangeville is also -6, Richmond Hill is going to be -6 degrees, Downtown -4, Scarborough -5, Oshawa is -4, Mississauga is gonna be -4, Hamilton -4, Oakville -4, Niagara on the Lake -3, -4 Niagara Falls City, Uxbridge -7, Peterborough -6, Cobourg -3, Belleville -4, Gwinsby going to be ignored. So Lion said OB is going to be later at last time. The hardest cities is going to be later, like last. So -6 is in Lion said OB. So Lion said it's no said that. So Bomb Beach is -5. Suddenly is -4. Southern Beach -4. Midland is going. Let's do it again. So Midland is -6. The Port Elgin -6. Hanover is -7. So Barrie is -7. Georginia -6. Beverly Isles -6, so it can be -6 also in Beverly Isles. So Orlilla is going to be -6. So multiple cities are skipped, like Queen Spy usually skipped. So let's look at the pressure pattern, even if it stops in the middle. So actually, you do that later. So let's go to 7 a.m. So London -17, -11, Whiteham -11, Collingwood -12, Brampton -13, Stouffville. Scarborough is going to be down to Toronto -10. Mississauga is actually -10, actually -9 is possible. So -10. Hamilton -11. All goals, same things. So Niagara on the Lake -11. Niagara Falls City is -13. -13 is the new market. Orangeville is going to be -14, actually -12. So -12 is possible in Orangeville. Uxbridge -14, -12. Oshawa -11. Cobourg -14. Peterborough -14. Belleville. Gonna skip Green Spy, so including Owen Sons. So it skipped. So Fort Erie, Green Spy, and Owen Son is gonna be skipped the biggest. Let's do Mississauga. So let's talk about Lionshead LB. So Lionshead is -10. No, it's gonna be -11 or 10. -10 degrees. Actually, -9 degrees is in Lionshead or base. So Bomb Beach is actually is going to be -11 degrees. Thunder Beach is actually -9 degrees. Solid base -13 degrees. Then is going to be minus minus let's do -14 degrees. Orlilla is going to be -16 degrees. Barrie is going to be -14 degrees. Virginia is going to be, this is the coldest temperature here south in the Lake Ontario, so near actually cities. So it's -7 degrees, -7 degrees in Georgia. Beverly Hills is going to be minus 13 degrees, 14. So it's actually going to be -10 degrees in Beverly Hills. It just wants like temperature off. So let's go to 3 p.m. Sunday, December 14th, which is tomorrow. So London is -11, Whiteham -11, Collingwood is -10, -7 is in Niagara, Niagara Falls City is -8, Queens Park -11, Hamilton -7, Brampton, downtown Toronto is -10. Brampton -11. Richmond Hill is, well, it skipped. So Brampton -11. Richmond Hill is going to be -11. Downtown Toronto -10. London -11. Hamilton -7. Same thing as Ogle. So Stouffville, Orangeville, Market is going to be -12, Uxbridge -5, Peterborough -12, Oshawa -11, Cobourg -10, Belleville -11, Niagara on the Lake -7, Niagara Falls City is -8. So -8 is in Gibbs White -11, Collingwood -10, Lionshead Obey is going to be -10 degrees. So Bomb Beach is actually going to be -11 degrees. Thunder Beach is going to be -9. Solid Bay is actually minus something. So -10 degrees. Midland is going to be -12 degrees. The Warrior Elgin -10. Hanover is going to be -11 degrees. The Warrior Owen Sun is going to be -11. So gonna skip Green Spy. This on other cities. So Green Spy 480 and when Owen Sound. So it's gonna be skip the biggest. So Sunday Richmond Hill. So So let's start from Toronto. So Brampton is -6, Stouffville -6, -5 is in outer Toronto. Scarborough -5.5, Alexa -6. Richmond Hill is going to be -6. Newmarket, Orangeville is going to be -6 degrees. Or Uxbridge -7, outside -7. Peterborough -11, -9. Cobourg, Belleville -13. Niagara on the Lake -6. Niagara Falls City is -6, -8. What area is going to be skipped? So Hamilton -6. So Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville, all is the same temperatures. So even downtown Toronto. So Whiteton's -4, Collingwood -5. So Lions Head or Bay is going to be -3 degrees. Bombay, no, Solid Bay is actually is going to be -8. So let's do London first. London is minus 10. So give me so solid base minus 8 degrees. So let's do minus 3. So minus 4 is actually on the beach. So Palm Beach is actually going to be minus 4 degrees. So it could be some wrong temperatures for one video. So minus 3 is in Port Elgin. Hanover is going to be minus 4 degrees. So Barrie is going to be minus 8, going to be minus 7 degrees. Gardenia is going to be minus 6 degrees. Beverly Hills is minus 6 degrees. Orella is going to be minus 12 degrees, minus something degrees. So is this going to say like minus 10 degrees? It's going to be Midlands. So not mid. It's going to be different temperature, but it's minus 10 most of the time. So let's go to 3 p.m. So London is minus 10, Whitehall minus 6, Collingwood minus 7, Brampton, Richmond Hill, downtown Toronto. No, Brampton, Richmond Hill, Stouffville is going to be minus 8 degrees, including Newmarket, Orangeville. So Orangeville is minus 7, Uxbridge minus 6, downtown Toronto minus 6, Scarborough minus 7, Mississauga is minus 6, Oshawa is minus 6, Peterborough minus 7, Cobourg minus 4, Belleville, which is minus 5, Hamilton minus 6, Niagara on Lake minus 4, Niagara Falls City is minus 5. So it might refresh the page. So after this, so if it might be correct, so Lions Head, Hope Bay is going to be minus 5 degrees, Palm Beach is going to be minus 4 degrees, Thunder Beach is actually is going to be minus 4 degrees, Solid Bay is minus 4 degrees, Midland is actually minus 5 degrees, Lilla is going to be minus something. So minus 5 degrees in Orla, Barely minus 7, Georginia minus 6, Beverly Hills is minus 7. So let's refresh the page. So so it's to Scarborough, Mississauga, which may later fix it later on. So after this, might fix the whole thing. So Port Elgin is going to be minus 5 degrees. Hamilton, or it's gonna be Hanover is going to be minus 7 degrees. Minus 7 degrees. Wait, minus 6, but it's minus 6 degrees most of the time. So let's go to 7 a.m. actually. So London minus 9, Whitehall minus 4, Collingwood minus 6, Brampton minus 7, Stouffville minus 9, downtown Toronto minus 6, Scarborough minus 8, Newmarket minus 9, Orangeville minus 8, Tofu, Uxbridge minus 9, Oshawa minus 9, Peterborough minus 7, Cobourg minus 5, Belleville minus 7, Niagara on the Lake minus 7, Niagara Falls City minus 9, Hamilton minus 7, and we'll go. So Lions Head or Bay is going to be minus 2. So minus 2 is in Bombay. So Thunder Beach is actually just minus 2 is in Bombay. Thunder Beach is actually minus 2 degrees. Solid Bay is actually minus 2 degrees. So Barrie is minus 6 degrees. Georgia is going to be minus 6 degrees. Beverly Hills is minus 7. Orlilla is going to be minus 6 degrees. So Port Elgin is minus 2 degrees. Hanover is going to be minus 3 degrees. So let's clear this to make sure so we don't need to. So so let's go to next 24 hours, 3 p.m. actually. So start from Toronto first. So Mississauga is minus 2 degrees. Down to Toronto minus 2 degrees. Scarborough is going to be minus 3 degrees. Brampton minus 3 degrees. Richmond Hill is going to be minus 4 degrees. So minus 4. Newmarket, Orangeville is going to be no, Orangeville is different. So Orangeville minus 5, 4. Minus 5 is in Newmarket. Uxbridge minus 5. Minus 2 is in Oshawa. Minus 2 is in Cobourg. Minus 4 Peterborough. Minus 2 Belleville. Niagara on the Lakes minus 1. Niagara Falls City minus 2. Hamilton minus 2. So skip 480. Skip with 5. Skip all and stuff. So Lions Head is going to be minus 1 degrees. Hope's Bay is actually going to be minus 3 degrees. So Collingwood minus 4, minus 3. London minus 2 is in Port Elgin. So Hanover is going to be minus 4 degrees. The -4 Bomb Beach. Thunder Beach is actually going to be 3, -3. Salt Lake Beach is actually -4. Midland is going to be -4 degrees. So we'll go to 8 a.m. So London minus plus 1 degrees, 3 degrees in Whitetown, 2 degrees in so so 2 degrees is in Collingwood, 2 degrees in Brampton, Mississauga is 2 degrees. So downtown Toronto is 2 degrees, Stouffville through 1 degrees, 1.5 degrees in Scarborough. Richmond on the Hill is going to be 2 degrees, 1 degree, 1 degree. Oshawa is 2 degrees, 1 degree in Newmarket, Orangeville. Uxbridge +1. This is above freezing. Everywhere in Southern Ontario is above freezing. So if I say minus, ignore it. So 1 degree in Peterborough, 3 degrees in Quebec, 2 degrees in Belleville, and Niagara on the Lake -3 degrees, +3 degrees. So +2 is in Niagara Falls City, 2 degrees in Hamilton, 3 degrees in Port Elgin, so 2 degrees in Hanover. So Hope's Bay line said is going to be 3 degrees. So Bomb Beach is going to be 4 degrees. Thunder Beach 4 degrees. Solid Bay is going to be 4 degrees. Midland is going to be 3 degrees. Orlilla is going to be 2 degrees. Barrie is going to be 1 degrees. Georgina is 2 degrees. Waverly Isle is 2 degrees. Niagara Falls City is 2 degrees. So let's go to 4 p.m. Final hour. So -1 is in Wire. Turn Collingwood is 0 degrees. Owen Sound going to skip. So Hope's Way -1, -2 lines hit. No, it's going -1. So Bomb Beach, Thunder Beach is 1 degree. Solid Waves was 0 degrees. 0 degrees is in Midland. Orlilla is going to be -1. Barrie -0. Georgina 1 degrees. Beverly 1 degrees. London is -1 degrees. Hamilton is going to be 2 degrees. 2 degrees in downtown Toronto. 2 degrees in Mississauga. Brampton, Richmond Hill, Stouffville is 1 degree. 1 degree in Newmarket, Orangeville. Oshawa is 2 degrees. Uxbridge 0 degrees. Peterborough 1 degrees. Quebec with 2 degrees. 2 degrees in Belleville. 3 degrees in Niagara on the Lake. Niagara Falls City is 2 degrees. So Langton, Long Point, Wind Spy, Owen Sound is going to be skipped. So for the temperature pattern. So this is the end of the video, including 48. So this is the end of the video.